Hi, everybody. I'm back. I know I'm supposed to be doing them every Monday, but I actually am just getting over a virus right now, so you'll have to excuse my congestion. Anyways, I wanted to touch base with everybody over the energies that have been taking place and discuss a few short little things. I feel like it is extremely important right now to reach within when it comes to navigating through our troubles that might have been arising for us at this time. That full moon eclipse shook up a lot of people. It was more of a collective thing when it shook everybody up, and I had mentioned that in my last video. So today, the topic that I do want to talk about, I have talked about this in a previous video before, but I want to talk about it again because I feel like it is important for everybody to remember this, especially for themselves and for their loved ones, the ones that are around them. So we all have little hiccups that get brought up in our lives, and sometimes those hiccups are best to navigate through internally than reaching out for opinions from other people. Why is that important? Well, when we're reaching out for opinions from other people, we're opening up the doors for other people to have an opinion, but not just to have an opinion about our lives, but also to bud their nose in to our business. And we are opening the doors for them to be involved in our business. The problem with that is at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what they say, what kind of opinions they have for you, the judgments they throw at you. At the end of the day, you're the one that has to live with the final say. You're the one that has to live with the final decisions. So while it is okay to reach out for moral support, emotional support while you're going through your tower moments, also be very mindful when it comes to other people giving you their peace of mind, because we are all unique. We all think uniquely. We all have a different perspective. And some of us, our perspectives are very shallow. Some of our perspectives are so small, we can't see the bigger picture. And those that are like that usually tend to give some very poor opinions, poor judgments. And well, at the end of the day, the only person's affecting is you. Okay. When we reach outwards during difficult moments in our lives, we are looking for answers. And I understand that. It's the unknown. It's scary, right? It's not something that you expected to happen. It's just been a shakeup for you. So how can you go about navigating through that shakeup without making it worse? Well, be mindful with who you talk to, first of all. And secondly, come at it with more of an unconditional loving point of view. That is a very hard thing for many people to grasp, because unconditional love means looking at it through all aspects, understanding it from every nook and cranny, putting your emotions on the fence for a moment and having empathy for the situation itself, the people involved, not just yourself. It doesn't matter how tragic or heartbreaking the situation is, you still need to come into a place of forgiveness and understanding, regardless, okay? That's a hard pill to swallow, a really hard pill to swallow, because especially if we have been going through struggles for years and we have been doing it solo, and we finally reach out only for it to get worse when we do. That's a rock and a hard place. It's a silver lining, right? It's a matter of understanding what our boundaries are. It's a matter of understanding what our self-worth is and what we're willing to put in as our self-worth. I had put a video out about protecting our garden, and that garden being everything in your life that you've grown and developed up to this point. And the moment that you open the doors for other people to have an opinion on your business is the moment you're opening up the gate to that garden for somebody to come in and stomp on your flowers. And I've talked about that, so I'm not going to touch base with it again, but I wanted to refresh it. I recently had bought, a couple months ago, I had bought a nice spiritual piece to hang on my wall as a little reminder for myself because of my own experiences that I went through a couple of years ago. They had started out with dreams, and then I ended up going into self-sabotage mode and reaching outwards for opinions and guidance from other individuals. And I'm not going to say that all of the people that were involved in my life at that time didn't have good direction for me, because there's quite a few people who I still hold very close in my heart. But in the last 2 years, I have actually disposed of a lot of people because of intentions and because of my own self-sabotaging behaviors based on reaching out to certain individuals that were also in self-sabotaging energy themselves. The problem is when we reach out to other people that are miserable, I'm sorry to say this, those are the people that want to see you fall too, because they don't want to be alone. It's even more heart-wrenching because it's usually the ones that you love the most. It's usually the ones that are closest to you that will hurt you the most and are the most likely to hurt you. And that is why it is so crucial to have an unconditional heart space for them in your heart while they're going through their dark times. That does not mean that you put your life on a back burner. That does not mean that you don't put boundaries in place for yourself. But that does mean that you need to show a little bit of compassion for other people in their walk of life, because at the end of the day, we are all on our own independent journey. We are all unique, just like our fingerprints. That's science. So with that being said, please be mindful with the things that you overshare. And yes, I'm saying overshare, because a lot of the things that we're feeling internally, the moment that we externally look for answers, we are oversharing. Okay? So be mindful with who it is that you speak to, who it is that you trust to help navigate you through your situations, who you have as your support system. Because at the end of the day, your biggest asset is yourself, okay? Your biggest support system at the end of the day is going to be you, because nobody is going to understand how you feel more than you do. You can express to other people in words how you feel all you want, all day long. And all they can do is give you an opinion and criticism. So it is you who has to make the final judgment call. It is you who has to lay in the bed that you make. It is you that has to navigate that walk when everything is all said and done. So please, be mindful with the things that you choose. Be mindful with the decisions you make. Like I was talking about in the previous video about shadow work, this kind of goes hand in hand with shadow work. Shadow work is a very broad thing. And when we're internally going through things, that's a part of shadow work. That's a dark part of ourselves, right? When we act on that dark part of ourselves, that is our shadow aspect. That is the dark night of the soul. And sometimes we can't face or fathom the fact that we ourselves are going through it. I have news for everybody. We all go through it. There is not one person that is exempt from this. Every single person takes this walk. Even if it is on the subconscious level, we all take this walk. We all have shitty traits. We all have shitty behaviors. It is how we correct those traits and behaviors. It's how we omit that energy. Are we going to try and balance it within ourselves, or are we going to throw it around and make it unfair for other people and throw our negative Nancy energy out to other people, hoping that they're going to be able to fix us? It is nobody else's problem to fix you but yourself. I'm going to say that again. Your problems are nobody else's problems but your own to fix, okay? I'm sorry, but this is truth. This goes for myself, and I speak this for myself and for you and everybody else, okay? Anybody that's listening to this, it is needing to be heard. I want to recite a Cherokee prayer from a spiritual poster that I bought a couple of months ago, like I was talking about. I got sidetracked. And it says, "O Great Spirit, help me always speak the truth quietly, to listen with an open mind when others speak, and to remember the peace that may be found in silence. When I saw this, I was going through a lot of understanding with myself as to who I reached out to, the kind of information I shared with others, and how willingly I was open to showing everybody what my business was when it was nobody else's business. That Cherokee prayer speak volumes for me. And I actually, when I walk past it almost daily, especially if I'm going through something, it's like a friendly reminder for myself that, you know what, not everybody needs to know my troubles. Not everybody needs to know what's going on with me. That doesn't go without saying that if you are in a place where you feel like you really need help, if you are having suicidal thoughts, please seek help, okay? Please seek help. But make sure that the help you're seeking is professional, not just some friend or a family member. I'm not saying that you can't talk to your friends and family about these things, but please get help for it, because not everybody has the best intentions for you, family, friend, or not. I'm saying this out of truth and honesty and out of experience, okay? I love you guys, and I really want to see everybody succeed. I want to see us get ahead, okay? And the only way to do that is by following our own, okay? It's inside you. Your answers are inside of you. It's a matter of digging deep to find them. And don't be scared when you go through shadow work, okay? Yes, it can be terrifying, and yes, it can shake up a lot of things in your life. But those things that it's shaking up were meant to be shaken up for you to learn a lesson in. So be grateful for the lesson that you learned. Do not bring self-sabotaging energies into your life. Learn from it. Please learn from it. If you see existing patterns taking place in your life that continuously bring you into a downfall, really inspect what it is that you're doing and maybe try going at things with a different approach. Take a different angle at it. You might save yourself a lot of hell. So with that being said, I just want to say, I hope everybody has a wonderful day today. And I really hope that you guys are taking good care of yourselves. Please be careful out there when it comes to sharing your information with other people, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to end up getting hurt if you overshare. And I would rather help you save that grief for yourself by sharing this with you through my experiences, rather than watching you fall or hearing about it. So please be mindful with yourself. Take good care of yourself. Take a time out if you have to. If you need to go on a vacation, get away for a weekend. You got kids, ask somebody to watch your kids so that you can just go and breathe for 24 hours, you know? But please be mindful with the things that you do, the choices that you make, because all of the outcomes that come to you are based on the decisions and the choices that you make. And if you're looking to break free and find peace and forgiveness and move forward, then you really need to start reaching inwards instead of going outwards, because going outwards isn't always so great to do. So with that being said, I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend, and thank you for following me. Thanks for watching, and I'm sorry if I triggered anybody today. I just feel like this was something that was crucial that needed to be shared. I feel like this was information that everybody needs to be aware of, or just be reminded of anyways. So take care, and I love you. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and share, and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks. Talk to you later. Take care. Bye now.